Is Scarborough a good place for a photographer to get some photos? Well, that's what I'm going to try to find out in this video, and I'm going to use my Olympus EM1 Mark II to make that decision. I'm on a short break in Scarborough and I thought what a fantastic opportunity to try to take some photos and hopefully show you a little bit of Scarborough. Scarborough's a really interesting place because it was the first seaside resort in Britain, and it all started in the 17th century by a lady called Mrs. Farrer, who found a spring here, and since then it's been Scarborough Spa, and the resort has grown up and grown up. And in fact there's 13 different Scarboroughs all around the world. It's that popular. There's one in Western Australia just by Perth, there's one in Queensland in South Australia, there's even one in the US, there's Canada, and the capital of Tobago is called Scarborough as well, so it's a very, very popular place. The town also boasts what was the largest hotel in the whole of Europe when it was built in the 19th century, the Grand Hotel. I've visited Scarborough many, many times, and mostly it's just day trips to come and get a portion of chips or an ice cream, and it's a wonderful place to come. It's a great place to bring your kids and embrace the cold water and the North Sea air. The first shot I'm going for is the shot of the lighthouse. I took this earlier because there was some lovely orange light behind it, but in this image I've gone for f4.5, 1/25th of a second, and base ISO, and I'm just going to take that shot. Just going to wait for the waves to go by, and then I'm going to take that shot again. Hopefully that's going to look quite nice. I'm not sure how well you can see this, but let's give it a try anyway. Yeah, the nice thing about Scarborough, it's on the east coast. Unfortunately, what that means is that you get the light in the morning, you get sunrise. So if I'm brave enough, if I can be bothered, I might try and get up in the morning and try and get a sunrise. I think that would really be nice. Hopefully I can take a picture of the lighthouse in the sun in the morning. That'll be really good. The light's fading really nicely now, and hopeful the tide goes out and I can get some nice reflections in the sand of all of the amusements in the background. That will be really nice. I've been vetoed a bit by my family, but I'm going to try this one shot. Got the reflections of the amusements in the sand. I've gone for a 4-second exposure, f8, and there you go. I'm just going to press the button. Let's see how this comes out. 4-second exposure, and hopefully I'll take another one and I'll show you what that looks like. And what I will do, I'm going to come back in the morning and try to get a sunrise picture. One other shot is the shot of the lighthouse in the distance with all of the lights these lights in the bottom, and I'm going to try and get that now before I leave, and then I'll be back again in the morning. If you're interested in Scarborough, or if you're just enjoying my content, why not subscribe to the channel? I'd really appreciate that subscription. It'll help the channel out massively if you did. And if you have already, thank you very much. I decided to get up super early to try to get an image of the sunrise. And I'm not sure if you're like me, but I just don't get up early in the morning. I hate the idea of getting up early and getting pictures of the sunrise. And if you're someone that gets sunrises all the time, kudos to you, because it's not something I enjoy. And I set my alarm for 5:45, and as normal, once I've set my alarm, my mind starts playing tricks on me, and I'm awake much earlier than that. So I've managed to get up and out before my alarm, and it's about 5:30. I'm right in the middle of the Scarborough, in the harbour, in the fishing area, and I'm going to try and find a composition to try and take a nice sunrise shot. Judging where that light is in the sky, I'm not sure if it's exactly where I want the light to be, but it does look beautiful, beautiful orange glow this morning. I ended up being a bit hurried last night because I was with my family, and I'm not sure if it's the same for you, but whenever I'm with my family, it's so hard to take any photos. It's so hard to do photography because you can guarantee they always want to do exactly the opposite of what you want to do, and they never give you any time for look for your shot, look for your composition. because you really do need to take that time. And I think photography is quite a solo hobby and you can't really do it with anyone else. And when I've been out with other people, other photographers, it's the same, because they've all got their own priorities. They all do their own thing. It's really difficult to sort of wait for them or for them to wait for you, and you always feel pressured and hurried. So hopefully this morning I've got a good hour or two I can just spend the time by myself taking my photos. Hopefully I can get a couple of nice shots. You getting ready to go out?
Getting ready for picnic. That time of year.
So I think I ought to get a move on, because in the few minutes that I've been talking to you, the sun's starting to come up, there's a beautiful orange glow in the sky, and I'm targeting that lighthouse again, so I'm trying to get a nice orange light behind that lighthouse. There's not much cloud in the sky, so I don't think the light's going to stay for long, but hopefully I can get a really nice silhouette or a nice orange sky, and that lighthouse will look amazing. For this first image I've gone for f8 at 1/4 of a second, and I'm slightly underexposed. It might not look like it on the back of the camera, but the orange is amazing. So I'm just going to take this image now and just get one in the bank. Because I'm using my 45mm lens, I haven't got much of a foreground. I've decided to use this lifeguard's shelter to use as a little bit of extra interest in the image. And I've got it on the left hand side, and these railings just above the lighthouse with the orange sky. I'm on 1/25 of a second f8, and I'm going to try and take that shot now and do a couple of experiments and maybe try to get a nice shot. Looks like we've got a group of cold water swimmers out as well, which is really impressive to think that these ladies come out in the freezing cold, in this freezing cold water, and get their health fix in the morning. That's very impressive. There's a lovely blueness in the sky now, looking away from the sun, and it's that blue and the orange of the picture of this Ferris wheel. It just looks amazing. I'm going to try and take this shot as well now. I'm going to use the 17mm lens. The picture of this wheel is just a simple vertical shot. I'm just going straight on, nothing special. I've got the 17mm lens on, 2-second timer, f8. Really nice and easy. There you go, 2-second timer. So that will look like a nice, I'm sure that will come out as a nice shot. Nothing special, but just another record of this morning in Scarborough. I've come around the beach now to try to get a slightly different angle on the lighthouse. The tide's right in, it can't be any more further in than it is this morning, which is a shame because I won't get any of those nice reflections on the sand. But the fact that the sky's clear and I'm getting a sunrise is the most important thing, and I'm really happy with what I'm seeing. So hopefully I'll get a nice orange glow in the sky, I'll get an orb of the sun coming up at some stage, if I can actually see it from the position I'm in, because I might not see it until later in the morning. But I've got possibly well, about 10-15 minutes before sunrise official, so I haven't got long to wait. Let's see what we get. What a difference an hour makes. What an amazing morning. It's so lovely to get up for sunrise. It's just fantastic, the feeling you have, and I've really enjoyed taking the few pictures that I have taken. I hope you enjoy them.